All right. So, title suggests we're going to do 10 hit permadeath. Never done one of these before, so we'll see how far I can get. See, I do have a reset counter. So we're starting off with 10 hearts. If we die at any point, lose all of our hearts, the game resets and deletes the save file. I did allow for heart drops, just as we get used to things and stuff, but yeah, so we'll try and see what happens. Yeah, hopefully yeah, no starting items. Kokiri sword is randomized, Ocarina is randomized. Boss souls are still on. Everything that's laid out, wrong side, over here is current settings. Adult, Kakariko, Overscale. Let's get this. Just a blue. Check my graphics. So see if that helps at all. But a lot though. Oh, come on. Bro. I did allow myself to use Bunny Hood. Not that it's gonna help me much. There we go. It's close. great start. Forest Meadow is full. Let's check shops. Shield. We might come back for that shield. Let's see what the Skulltula rewards are. $50 is Sun Song. Oh. Shadow Temple key. $20. $40. Oh. $50 was Sun Song. Right. A big chest so far. Actually, did I change my chest? Size only. Recovery heart. Shield. Some money. That shows boots up there, but it's not actually boots. I'm not entirely sure. Haven't done that in a while. all I can do here. Do have his spawn. I guess that would be my spawn. Three skulls for a bow. No. Crash. Void outs and things still take a heart. I'm not entirely sure if I have the settings set up properly. But we'll see what happens. Stone of Agony. Not much we can do in Zora's River quite yet, so 2 Lost Woods, 3, 4. Water Temple key. Bullfrog. Arrow. Arrow. Bottle. What did I take damage from? That's a boss key. Okay, so we're definitely coming back to that later. Anything to do? Some things are behind child. It's probably what's mid. We'll check out the open grotto down here. Hylia. And the eyeball frogs. True. Truth can be found. Already gotten 2 great items. Good quest. Very hard. Hero scrub cell, soul of Baj. Could be these guys. $215. Broken Goron sword. Bombs. Can we do? Set. Start. Trade in the odd mushroom. Or can supposed to. Four quarters where your heart can been hit by anything. I have to keep an eye on that. You have bomb. Bronze. Bachelor City. I'm someone who says like a name of a city that has city in the name. Think of a scene from it's called UHF with Weird Al, like fake ads in the movie, and one of them is Spatula City. Set it. Spider legs. Sorry, I'm checking something. What's spider legs? Starting hearts 10. Not Trixie, welcome. Sorry, it's pretty late for me, so may not all be there. If I ignore or I'm late to respond to something, it's not because of you. Oh, spider legs? Is that what you call them? I hate spiders in general. And it's the legs that creep me out, not so much like the actual bodies themselves. Yeah, spider legs are just freak me out. There's a bunch of things we can do in here. Just gotta make sure we save our bombs wisely. Make up names? I'll try. I'm pretty bad at like coming up with weird names for things. But if you've got one, feel free to let me know. I don't want to waste my bombs on it. Like, what would be a name for the Goron? Like him, I usually call him like Rolly Boy. rock eaters. I don't know, that's too lame. Maybe I'll just stick to the enemies and not like the NPC characters. Jabu Jabu hoards Forest Temple key ring. That sucks. Rocky Roll Boy. Like a Rocky Roll Boy. What else? I have to stop this guy because he opens things. Just so used to doing it with bomb shoes and not actual bombs. Really just do that method, but losing hearts that way. There's a bow. Cheap? Not. So that sucks. So at least we know where 2 bow upgrades are. One here, and then the other one is 40 spider legs. What can we do? Go up the crater. It's dangerous. Oh, that. Being better now than later, I guess, because if I get heart pieces, still give me. I'll get hearts back. I don't think I've done the settings properly for the permadeath, but oh. You're playing on hell mode? Yeah, I'm not that skilled. I'll die within 5 minutes. So that's just not fun for me. But this is my first attempt as like a pseudo hell mode. One heart damage is quadrupled. When you say it warps you into Lake Hylia, does that mean it starts you there? Crash out on these bombs. Back. To Congo's Cavern? Bombs? Cavern? I don't think this run's gonna last very long. Alright, I'm gonna have to blow up the laser boys. Maybe hopefully get some bomb drops. Oh, if it gets you there before you have a scale, it ruins the run, insta death. Oh, can you not swim? Or like, is the swimming randomized too? I've seen a couple people do that where they rando like their base swim. So if you touch water, it's just a void out or a death. Was it recovery heart? No. Careful with that. I'm also pretty reckless because I've been so like safe with my settings. So I've got to actually try to play more carefully. Written songs, but no ocarina. I have a bottle I could OI. I prefer not to, if I can help it, just because I'm not consistent with it yet. Does the hell mode require you to do like certain glitches or anything, or can you play that like glitchless? So I know like ISG and like Ocarina items, that's really the extent of my knowledge. They drop bombs. Temple boss key for 70 rupees. Yeah, I should take that, I guess. The ultimate hell mode. I've done like boss entrance randomizers, or yeah, I've randomized that before. Like right now I currently have boss souls on, but that's like hell mode for me. Oh, I forgot I don't need to go through. You can, sorry, I spaced out on while I was reading your last message. So you can do that glitchless? Maybe I'll try it one day. I've been wanting to do like harder and harder, but the last couple of seeds I've had I've been struggling with. I've been trying to learn some more glitches. Like I know the one in Zora's Domain where you can use the hookshot to glitch out of bounds. To get to the warp point. So I've done that once or twice. I've been able to glitch through the red ice in Zora's Domain. There's a couple I know, but there's definitely some more I could know. Mirror shield? Won't be an ice trap. Yeah, that's what really got me into the like doing the randomizers in the first place, was just like every time you played it's something new. But there's definitely some things that are like, I'm not ready for that. Like there's a guy I know who He literally just randomized everything, like from the get-go, and he was playing like one seed over the course of, I don't know, like a week or two. And he was like 30 hours in, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I can do the Mido Forest Temple skip, or at least to get to Sacred Meadow, but I need a hook shot to do it. It's the only way I've been able to do it. I haven't been able to do it the other way. For whatever reason, I can't pull off a Navi dive. I can't. Yeah, there's a couple things that I just been like haven't been able to pull off, and I don't know if it's just bongo bongo. My knowledge is wrong, or like my inputs are wrong, or I'm also using some like old controllers. This one in particular, I had to mess with sensitivity on just to get it to like kind of work properly. So I don't know if that's causing input inconsistencies or what, but I haven't tried it with the bow. I know you can do it the same way as the hookshot. I just haven't tried it. Just because hookshot, by the times that I have tried it or needed to do it, I've already had the hookshot, so it's just easier for me. But I'm guessing it probably works the same way. With this being my first like permadeath, I've allowed myself a couple of like safety nets. Like I can still pick up heart pieces and like heart recovery hearts, and then I've allowed myself to use Bunny Hood just for a little bit faster progression. Lunge storage, are you talking about like jump slash storage? Or am I thinking of, is lunge storage something else? Ah. Bracelets. Got strong. Yeah, so that one I know. I don't really count that as like a glitch though, just because of how easy it is. But I guess it technically is classified as a glitch. That one I know. I did pull off for the first time in bottom of the well, the unloading the water. Is that progressive magic? Yeah. So I was able to do that so I can get to the dead hand fight. I haven't been able to pull off the one that unloads the water but keeps the chests intact. That Deku Seeds. Temple of Time I have open, so that one I haven't really worked on. Like I did it years ago, like when it was first like found out and it was a thing. Going back this way. Yeah, so Temple of Time I have open just to make it easier. Same thing with Forest, I have that open. So eventually I'm going to start changing some of those settings once I learn more skips and things like that, but till then I'm just trying to have fun with it. want to give myself too much of a headache. I think the Scarecrow Gold Skull, I can't get to that one. Above stairs. The things are the skull in the back room, chest in the boss room. Already not doing great on health. I've tried to do it. I don't know if I'm messing something up or it's because I had Bunny Hood on. But like I got the ISG to work and I pick up a chicken and then I start to move and then it immediately drops. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what, but for whatever reason I have to like consistently do it. That's Kokiri sword. Or to skip trade for the Poacher's Blade. I have Poacher Saw randomized, so all the adult trade items are randomized. That's just out in the ether somewhere. But I'm still just learning like basic routing and like what's the best way to go. Should I go here first? Should I go there first? Like which places have the most amount of items to check? That's what I've really been learning. It's just like locations. Once I get like that base knowledge of the game down, then I'm gonna start learning glitches and then do the hard stuff. But every now and then, if I come across one that I think I can pull off, I'll try it. But my last couple seeds I've been trying to do like, can I beat it within a certain amount of time? I try not to waste time on like trying to practice glitches, unless it's one that I know I can like specifically pull off. Yeah, bomb hovering I can't. I think that's everything I can do here. The only one that I haven't, the only two that I haven't checked is, actually I think I can check it, I can't get it, is the one above the stairs. So if I want to waste a bomb on it though. Back. What else do we have right now? We can go get to the Lost Woods. We have some more bombs. Open up the shortcut. Oh, open up the shortcut. Lost Woods. Can we do anything in the Lost Woods? Even in there? Just the grottos. There we can get to Zora's River. We'll go do that. Oh, I have strength. I can use bomb flowers now. That's right. Forgot about that. Save my bombs. God, I can't get too far away or it doesn't load the rocks. Or I guess just to say it unloads the rocks. Sick for 5. Bottle on B, yeah, I don't know that one. Or that like equip swap. I've tried a couple times, I can't pull it off. Let's see what was I doing. Forest. Yeah, I think if I ever try to do like speed runs, then I'll focus more on like learning glitches. That'll help with that. Rabbit Village is a recovery heart. That's good. So I can. Skull over the jump there. That's kind of a cheat. Give myself a little bit of an advantage the first time I'm doing this permadeath. Favorite easy skip is backflip log in Deku Tree to avoid having to dive for button. Oh. Most of the time I don't. I just wait until I have. Well, I guess when I was playing before, I was using Bunny Hood, so I would just jump across, so I wouldn't have to go around. But. Maybe I can try that one when we get there. Got that hint. So instead of hitting the button, you just get on the platform and backflip over the log. Is that it? Water Temple Key. When we got Water Temple. I love how these hints are just things I've already gotten. Jump over to that? Can. Is the Skulltula on the ladder there at night as adult? Child only. I guess we'll go for It is child only. Slimy thing guards bombs. Slimy thing. That's another thing that I've like been trying to figure out is what hints are referring to. Like slimy thing. The only thing I can think of is maybe Morpha. What else? I'll have to try that trick. I don't think I actually knew you could do that. I used to be able to do... What was it? Is it ESS? Oh, that's right, that's a storm. Where you roll into a bomb and then you super speeds. Is that a Hess? Remember. Yeah, I used to play Link to the Past randomizer probably maybe 6 or 7 years ago. Lost Woods, Way of the Hero. And then I got into watching a lot of like Ocarina of Time speedruns and things like that, and that's when I started learning like just practicing and playing on my own on my N64. Like the door time skip, I was able to pull that off maybe a handful of times. Typing Lost Woods. And then I was just streaming games, like I wasn't doing randomizers or anything, so I would stream Ocarina at a time, and then like Majora's Mask, and then I would do a Link to the Past randomizers here and there. But I eventually stopped. Like, you know what, I want to pick up OOT Rando again, now that Ship of Harkinian is out and everything. It just makes it so much easier instead of having to go and like download like new seeds all the time and everything like that. Plus I was running it on Wii Virtual Console, so I had to like download it and then upload it to my Wii, and then just a pain. So I eventually stopped. The hint Ocarina of Time, I don't think I have Ocarina of Time hint on. Like it doesn't tell me what it is. I'll get hints like from Gossip Stones. It'll say like what the items are. It'll say like Ocarina of Time drops this, or song is this, or whatever. Spirit Temple boss key is Big Po. Bottle. Is there anything else I can do before going? I think that's adult only. I think so. See what this gold skull is. Yeah, I've been loving it. Just the fact that I like I've been using the 3DS models and the upres, like some other upres models. Like, this is what I wish Nintendo just release, like an updated version, some updated graphics. Like, you'll make $1 million. Or even just port the 3DS version over to like the Switch or something. People will lose their mind. Forest this way. Forest, yeah. Grand Temple is way of the hero. Simple hordes there. Our medallions. Spirit is light. Fire is forest. Shadow is fire. That and also Ship of Harkinian, like being able to randomize all the music and everything too. Like, as much as I love Ocarina of Time's music, it gets old after a while. Deku is water. Abu is spirit. Forest is shadow. So Forest and Jabu are required. We already have Emerald. I've seen a couple of the ROM hacks. Yeah, I've got like RetroArch and like a bunch of other. I was using. What was I using before? Like Z64 or something like. This pocket, water temple, and a cavern. Yeah, the ROM, like, they're interesting to me, but not enough to where like I want to play them. Like, I'll just watch somebody. Like, I've watched like Majin Film too. You check these ones. There was a fan film, animated fan film that I saw. It's called Lost in Time, I think it was. But it's like takes place. It's like what happened to Link after he got lost in the Lost Woods. Like what happens, how he turns into like the hero shade from Twilight Princess. That was interesting. That one actually made me tear up a little bit. Just knowing like all the lore and everything from the games. I forget what it's called. I should look it up so that I'm not, because it was like, it's obviously a fan film. Like, you can, like, as soon as you start watching it, you can tell, but they took some like creative freedoms with it, but it was still like really one of my favorite like Zelda fan films I've seen recently. Project 64, that's the one that I was using. Lost in Time, yeah. Intervention Bros, they're the ones. Like a 45-minute fan film. Time Lost was a ROM hack, right? I think I saw that one. Yeah, Lost in Time by Intervention Bros. It. But yeah, I literally like I teared up at the end. Dog gets stuck somewhere? Just too fast. Oh really? They put timers on it? That's terrible. I just saw a post or something somebody was talking about it's like an instrument company that makes like guitar pedals. And it's literally like it's a subscription based pedal. So if you stop paying your subscription, it'll like cut out your instrument volume in random intervals and potentially start playing ads from it. I thought that was crazy. There's the lens. It said it was in the market. Should probably start buying gold sculptulas. Just because we need 50. 20 sculpts was a shadow boss key, 40 was a bow, and 50 is sun song. What do I have? I think. Okay, that's not. Come back. Which was 135. Luckily, I have a sword. There are a few seeds where it's like I didn't find the sword. Struggling to sticks and stuff. The wallet. My lens. My lens, and then we can go do treasure. Never get to do. Yeah, like asking for donations and things is fine. Like, you know, hey, if you like what we do, you know, support us on Patreon or whatever, or, you know, have like certain special features locked behind like a paid version or whatever, that's fine. But yeah, for charging for something that's basically allowing you to like pirate game, yeah, that's a little rough. But that's usually that I'll just use RetroArch. Just because it can do everything. I could even understand like having like an ad banner down in the bottom, you know, like a mobile game or something, but actually lock you out, or like it only gives you 30 minutes before it like starts or whatever. Morpha. That I somewhat agree with. Like at least like old Nintendo games, new ones. Ocarina of Time teaches gold Skulltula token. New ones like the whole what was it? Switch emulator. Whole debacle. Good time. Yeah, like I've seen things like the MIG switch and stuff like that. Like that just causes problems for everybody because there's gonna be people who are gonna go to like a GameStop, get a physical copy, rip it, and then return it. And then as soon as they play it or somebody else tries to play it, you know, people's switches are gonna get banned. Like that kind of stuff, I'm not okay with. But like if you're just keeping it for you and you're not trying to sell it, like if you're downloading ROMs or whatever. As long as you're not trying to sell them. I don't have any problems with that. Also, you know, people are going to do what they're going to do. No. Oldest for you, yeah. I'm the same. Like I prefer the older, like N64. Like I didn't have a GameCube growing up, so like some of the GameCube games like didn't really do much for me. Like I went from N64 to PlayStation 2, so like I skipped the whole. I think I can do bomb chew. No, I need a bomb chew bag. Yeah, so like Wind Waker, I wasn't a huge fan of Wind Waker just because of the art style. It just wasn't appealing to me. 50. Sacred Forest Pine Tree. Okay, so that's an ice trap for sure. So yeah, like I have a lot of nostalgia, and I grew up on Super Nintendo and N64, so those are like the games that I have a lot of nostalgia for. And then it went, there's a couple of PS1 games, and then it was PS2. Ooh, Ocarina. Oh, aggressive Ocarina. Gotta go farm rupees. And I went from PS2 to 360. 360 to PS3. Before you were a PC Xbox gamer, you were a PlayStation guy, but Sony killed it. I don't know. I think Xbox, like, I mean, like at least for like first party games, like exclusives, I think Sony's first party exclusives are better. Like ever since I went over to PS3, I've been a PlayStation guy. The only thing that like the only game that kind of got me coming back to Xbox was Halo, and after Halo 4, it was just I was done with Xbox. Like they didn't have anything that was like, oh, I'm gonna buy a console for that, you know? Halo was the only thing, and then once they ruined it, I had a Dreamcast for like a small minute. I remember my family, we bought like a new washer and dryer from Best Buy, and it came with a Dreamcast. But I didn't have much. I had like Sonic Adventure, I think it was Shadow Man. Like I had Jet Set. That was really all I really remember. I remember I had the thing for like the online, but I could never get it to work. We're already down to 6 hearts. Started with 10. I don't think I turned on the hurt containers. No, hurt containers off. 85, is that enough? No, 190. I'm just being reckless. Ooh. So what? I have a Pona Song and Bolero. That's it. Guess I could get bugs real quick. We can go and the bean patch. I prefer Microsoft because forced exclusives. Not really, you're not a fan of. From consumer view, excluding Nintendo, since most of their games are made by them, not forced. A shield, I can't shield drop. Are there even bugs out here? Should have drank this first. Yeah, I know Microsoft's starting to drop their like games on PlayStation and other consoles. Like I saw they just re-released Gears of War PlayStation. My thing is I'm kind of the guy that like I used to be the guy that would get every console. Now not so much. Like Xbox, like I said, there's not really any games that like kind of like maybe go, oh yeah, like I'd like to get that. And most of the time, most games that I'm interested are like JRPGs and things like that. And PlayStation and like Nintendo are the ones that have a few of those. To each their own. I mean, that's the point of games. You play what's what's fun for you. My stream just cut out? What the heck just happened? Is that shadow or bottom of the well? Bottom of the well. So sorry if it cut out on you guys. Stream just restarted for something. It doesn't say I have any dropped frames or anything. Odd. Oh, what else can I? A new grave digging tour. Main patch. Purple. You like that Microsoft was given options to play games anywhere and mainly pushing for crossplay while Sony didn't want to. Game Pass is an amazing value. Yeah, Game Pass is a great value, but it's terrible for games. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Game Pass, I like, you know, the PlayStation Plus and all that stuff, like being able to pay 20 bucks a month and play games, but I'm also like, I prefer physical games, so I'm always gonna go out and buy, like, at least the ones that I know I'm gonna play forever, like, I'm gonna go buy those. Whereas, like, I don't know, I'm just not a huge fan of, like, subscription-based models, because it's, if I, you know, buy a game digitally, they could pull that game out from under me at any time. Or if I'm, you know, halfway through a game and then they drop it from Game Pass or whatever because the publisher, you know, decided to pull it or whatever, then I'm, you know, stuck either having to go out and buy the game again, or, you know, I'm just never gonna finish it. But I think subscription models for games like hurts games more than it like helps. Like, yeah, it makes it more accessible to people, but in the long run, I think it's gonna be more hurtful. Like, because now everything's gonna be it's the way things are now. Everything's DLC based. Instead of shipping a game like Ocarina of Time or something that has the full game, you'll get a base game and then you'll get chapter DLCs and stuff that, you know, probably should have been in there to begin with, or that's already on the disc or already part of the download, and they're just giving you, you know, you're just paying for a key to access that content. I don't know. Game politics, I guess. I'm not trying to start arguments or anything. It's too early in the morning, or too late in the evening for that. What did I come here for? Couple things I can do. But yeah, I mean, that's the nice thing about having different gaming companies, is that you can play everything eventually, whether it gets, you know, pushed to PC or somebody ports it over to another console, or somebody makes a fan port. Eventually it's going to be accessible to everybody. Except for Nintendo, their whole game key whatever thing that they're doing, that's just garbage. You know, I just realized I still don't have sticks or nuts. Ice trap. My first ice trap. Is everything here? Fred the Beard. Welcome. Sony has surprised me in the sense that there's a lot they have that's just lost to time. Yeah. Well, that's more so, that's not because of them necessarily, that's just because a lot of their old games that they published, like a lot of those companies went under, so a lot of that like data just got lost with time, just lost when the company went under. That, or they just don't have the rights anymore. Twisted Metal, I think the actual like developer doesn't exist. Even though it was like a Sony game, the developer that made it. I get this guy before. And I could be wrong about this, but like they own the right to the name. Like they just came out. Oh, missed it. They just came out with that Twisted Metal movie. So they own the right to the name, but the actual like gaming rights, I think, still belong to the developer. That I could be wrong about, but there's a lot of legalities when it comes to like licensing and like rights to use games in certain ways. Magic Beans, Gold Skull. Twisted Metal did. he have? Ruby 170. Yeah, Twisted Metal, I wasn't really into racing games, like those kind of style games. Like I played Mario Kart, and that was really. But like I had friends who had Twisted Metal, and like I would go over to their house and we would play together. But I'm really just always been into like the JRPGs. Another bot. Oh, Rudo's Letter. So that's always been like my niche. And that's kind of why I like PlayStation so much and Sony, is because they have all the JRPGs, like all the ones that matter anyways, like the Personas and the Final Fantasies and what was one that I used to always play? Blanking now. But oh, like the Tales of games. Those have kind of been cross-platformed. I think my favorite one was Vesperia. That one was a 360 exclusive. What am I doing? Let's check the tracker. Let's see what's. We have Crater, Zora's Domain. Oh, I can get in through the lake. That's right. Onlon. Check. Gold Skull's at Lon Lon while it's nighttime. We can do some of the Deku Tree. Some things we can do. Just kind of been on like autopilot. Also, I'm not used to talking in chat this much. I usually don't have anybody to talk to, so I'll start arguments if it means I get to talk to you guys some more. It's fine. Just kidding. I consider Twisted Metal a racing game. I'm assuming that's what you're referring to with the question mark. I'd rather roll the sleeves up. Let's go. Do this the hard way. I have a shield. That's. Watch my health though. Strength upgrade for 45? Real? Israel. It's a heart for one. Let's go to like that strength upgrade. I used to know like a lot more about games. I used to work at GameStop for like years. So like I was always on like in the know. But that may also be why I'm a PlayStation fanboy, is because I was really good friends with our Sony rep. I had like a Sony business account. Got a bunch of free stuff from that. It was developed as a fighting game with button combos and everything, though specialized so hard it got its own genre category. One not even made anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if, I mean, I'm not expecting the Twisted Metal movie to do very good, but it wouldn't surprise me if they were like talking about doing like a remake or a port or something if we did well. But I mean, like, all you have to do, like, look at Metal Gear Solid Delta. The show did well. I thought it was a movie that like just came out. Their Twisted Metal show. But like I've been replaying Snake Eater, or I've been playing Snake Eater Delta, and like even though Kojima wasn't involved in anything, like it's like pretty much just a cash grab. I'm enjoying it again, being able to play it again in like full HD, and basically it looks like what I thought it looked like in my head when I was a kid. Maybe that's what I've been seeing. I thought it was a movie. I didn't know it was a series. Interesting. No, I know the Borderlands movie was bad. I've just been seeing like ads and things for Twisted Metal, so I just assumed it was a movie. I didn't even know that they're had put out a first season. So I thought it was just a movie that was being advertised. But um, I'm glad it's still going, and that means that it's got an audience somewhere. The Borderlands movie, though, like you could tell from the trailers that was just terrible. But video game movies and things have had a hard time in like the media and stuff. They're either not developed or like written properly because you have people who aren't they're trying to do their own thing and they're not just following the source material. Errors win. That's mainly the problem with video game movies. Like I've been wanting to watch the Until Dawn movie, which that was a PlayStation exclusive game. Like the game's great, the game's fun, but watching the trailers and things for the movie, I'm like, that's not the game. That's not that's not the story that I am familiar with and want to go see in a theater. So like that kind of stuff, like when they deviate from the game so much, like that's what irks me. And because like I want nothing to do with that. It's not like you're not making this movie for the people who play the game. You're making a movie to, like ultimately they're always going to make the movie to make money, but like do it for the audience. Don't just do it to make money. I'm trying to think back to like what game movies were like terrible. Like the Borderlands one, obviously. Twisted Metal surprised you because the games only had a basic outline for a story and changed it every time. Well, that's the thing with like stuff like games like that, like Twisted Metal, like it's so story and things were so vague, you can kind of fill it in with, whatever you want to make it work. But that's like, I'm worried about the supposed Zelda movie that's being made, because it's probably going to be terrible. As much as I don't want to admit that, like, it's probably going to be bad. Although Nintendo's pretty good at, like, keeping to their source material. Making sure their, like, properties aren't, like, don't look terrible. Oh yeah, sorry about the ad break. I'm actually going to take a quick bathroom break during it, so I will be right back. Try to find out what this is. Pause for a second. Right back. Okay. Here's back. ladder. Check fishing. I also need to see where the owl takes me. Probably should have gone to Gerudo Valley first and then swam down. Oops. Doubled your ads. Well, I have 3-minute ads on. So I don't know if that's what you mean by double your ads. Gerudo card. Yeah, if I run 3 minutes of mid rolls, I only have to run 3 minutes an hour. There's less ads. Underwater item, child fishing, gold skull. No. Got over 5? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Should not have happened. But thank you for sticking around, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just happy I don't have to like deal with the whole affiliate grind anymore. Like I did that years ago. So, but that's really the only way I can kind of monetize right now. Get like, is that Song of Time? Song of Time. Like I don't really, like I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not really trying to make money, but I know there's other streamers and things who are like really reliant on subscribers and bits and all that stuff. It's not a I've also got to figure out like better times to stream. Like that's the only reason I'm streaming right now. Still gotta explain to old Fred. I appreciate it. This guy. Yeah, I usually normally stream from like 2 to 10 p.m. during the week. But I was messing with some stream settings and some like overlays and stuff. I wanted to see how they would work out. Also, I've been having issues with like my stream, at least on Twitch, like dropping out like I did earlier. So I'm kind of just doing like a stream test also. Where'd this guy go? Everybody's so like, all businesses are like ad hungry these days, so it wouldn't surprise me if Twitch just added extra ads. just because they can, you know? But I think that's happened to me before too on like when I'm watching other channels. Anything else I can do? Underwater item. I guess I should just get it and call it. Should also check Gossip Stone. I want to see where the owl takes me, but there's a lot of things in Zora's domain. I still don't have sticks or a shield. I have a Highland shield. I don't have a Deku shield. Usually sticks. Yeah, let's go. I might farm those for a minute. Speaking of Deku shield. The Twitch is especially weird to a friend of yours. Streams glitch hard. If video quality is set to auto, the audio will mute itself. Disconnects random people. That is weird. Yeah, the only issues that I've had, and it's really just because once I started like multi-streaming, was every now and then like Twitch will restart the stream or like disconnect. But YouTube's fine, so I don't know what the issue is. But YouTube I'm really only using as like a kind of VOD channel. Like I'm not putting any effort into like YouTube stuff really. But yeah, I think I know what you mean. Like I've had some times where it's glitched out on me. I've tried running a couple like 24-hour like rerun streams just to do like stream health checks. There's some times where I'll go like 16 hours with no issues. And then other times it'll be like 4 hours in and then the stream restarts. So I don't know if it's my internet or if it's an OBS thing or a Twitch thing. I'm trying to figure that out. I also think Twitch doesn't really care so much about the streamers as much as they used to. Like, discoverability is still terrible. Could be a kick streamer, right? I don't know why anybody would even, like... I mean, I guess because it's a new platform, like, discoverability might be better, but... Newer platform? Recovery. I honestly know nothing about Kick other than that it exists. Never been on the platform. I've never looked at it. For a second reason? Do I want to know what that second reason is? I can't think of what a second reason is. Saying there's a second reason, I can only assume it's nefarious. Gotcha. Let's see, Jabu has a forest key. Yeah, I didn't know that about their terms of service. But then again, I've never really looked into it. Yeah. Out near lava holds bombs. Kind of curious now. I might go check it out tomorrow and just be like, try to figure out what's the deal. Lost with the hero, we know that. Can I even do anything in Jabu? My thing was like I was already so familiar with Twitch and kind of with YouTube. Like I don't want to waste time trying to figure out a whole nother platform. And then have to, you know, cater to 3 separate platforms. Yeah, I didn't know that about their service. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Let's equip that shield. So I have to remember that I'm on permadeath, so if I blow my hearts on. Makes chat real confusing. Yeah, with the 3 different platforms. It's already confusing having to deal with the multi-chat just for YouTube. Five different platforms? Can I use her to kill a gold skull? Oh, Facebook and TikTok. Yeah, I don't... I should probably do, like, short form stuff, but TikTok I've just always kind of been against from the get-go. Ooh. her. I also don't know where child spawn is. Probably figure that out. Facebook, I'm not even on Facebook anymore. Care less about Facebook. My parents and things are on Facebook. Like, nobody I know my age is on and things on Facebook, really. Here's love for 40? Probably. I usually don't look it up. It's being health-based run, essentially. I should probably. Right, yeah, everybody's... All the companies are basically stalking you when you apply for jobs now. I used to have some real questionable things on my Facebook, my MySpace or whatever. My MySpace page is like locked in my sophomore year. Right, we're Simple key ring. That's all I can do. Here. And check these. No. End up having to reset this run soon. That's a bottle of green. Blue ruby. Not looking good on health. Find some heart container. Deku tree. There's a bunch of stuff in Lost Woods now too. Kinda want to see where the owl takes me. Curious. Really? Let's see where child spawn is. Well, let's see, now that we have a bigger wallet, is there anything shop that just go back for? Oh, Ganon's Castle Big Key. That's in Kokiri Forest. I want to go check Gerudo Valley though. I also have a song. We have Song of Time. Is there anything we can do with Song of Time now? I think so. Alright, this I have to be careful with. Usually end up losing the chicken here. Not being able to do it all in one. Three hearts. Started with 10. Only 2 hours in. Talk to you all. Double magic? Ice trap. Starting to like this seed too. Carry forward, sway the hero. I'll probably, if I end up dying, losing the run, I'll probably end up stopping for the night. It's 3 o'clock in the morning where I am. But I'm gonna go as long as we can. Hook shot. Don't be an ice trap. How did I know? How did I know? I had a feeling. I can put some reruns on for you. But I'm usually not on this late. But I might every now and then stay up to stream. Everyone else playing randos are French. You don't get their jokes. Omelette du fromage. Yeah, I was seeing that, and then I just ended up changing my filtering by English. Now I only see the English streamers. But yeah, I noticed that. That was something weird. Like, why is there so many French streamers? Not that I have anything against the French, but... Yeah, I did too for a while. I forgot about that. And then I was like, oh. I can filter by language. And the amount of streamers that were like on, like reduced by half. Get this guy before I forget again. Forest. Rova soul for 165. Wait. I also don't have enough money. Let's go to lift 245. No faster way to make someone think you have something against someone than to say you have nothing against them. I guess so. It's like saying no offense before you offend somebody. I really don't have anything. This run isn't much longer the way. Define some heart content. Just start playing more carefully. Should we do? Start from 5. Deku stick for 60. here. Finding anything good? Just a bunch of ice traps. Getting quiet, that must mean I'm tired. See anything good? Hero, we know. Interplays, Ice Cap Zone. Yeah, it's all the music's randomized, so I don't even know. There's some music that I don't even know what it's from. Here's Millie's piece of heart. Do I think the Kokiri are known to the other people of Hyrule? I think so. Otherwise, how did Link end up there? He's not a Kokiri. Treasure thrown by Princess Zelda is a scale. There's my gold scale. Link was dropped off in the forest as a child. Infant, I guess. But I think throughout the games, it's pretty well known that the Kokiri are the forest people. When you hear Sonic music, you pop up. There's some Sonic songs in here that I recognize, and there's a bunch of others that I don't. But there's so much music in this music pack that I have. Half of it, probably more than half of it, I don't even know. Down. I thought she was actively seeking out the Deku Tree. Boss key. And she just kind of ran in that direction. I thought she knew, but I haven't really delved deep into Zelda, like Ocarina of Time lore in a while. I think she knew. But it may also have been like the forest is a safe haven. Somewhat. Knew she could escape there. She'd be raised from the blind eyes. Another boss key. Down to 2 hearts. Not looking good. Some heart containers. Press a bow. Don't be an ice trap. Go this way to here. I was telling people earlier there was a fan film that I was watching. It's not have anything to do with like pre Ocarina of Time. It's all post Ocarina of Time. It's about like Link's journey in the Lost Woods after Majora's Mask and like how he turned into the hero shade. It's actually really good. It kind of made me cry at the end. But yeah, bow is clutch. What else can I do in here? The thing is coming back for Twinrova's soul. I think there's something in the shop. So I gotta fix my posture. Yeah, it's called Lost in Time. It's by the Intervention Bros. I posted it earlier, but I'll post it again. It's like a 45-minute fan. But it was really good, really well made. A little bit on the darker side, which I like. Here, I'll post a link for it. I want to check it out. Yeah, it's called Lost in Time. But like if you're into Zelda lore and you know kind of like what happens between like Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess and all that stuff, and how it's, you know, assumed the hero of time is the hero shade. Kind of like how did he end up there in Twilight Princess. So really interesting, a really cool take on it. I really enjoyed it. They also have like a they have like an hour-long commentary, like making ofs and all this stuff, so really interesting. Yeah, it's up there for me too. I actually wasn't a huge fan of like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Like I appreciated what they were trying to do and everything, but the whole like divine beasts and everything, like they're not temples, they're not like that. I think like that's what kind of defines the Zelda games, is the temples and the dungeons and all that stuff. So when you go from like, you know, 9 a game down to 4 or 5 that are kind of and it's the same, basically the same boss in each one, like you lost me. Oh, Ganon's boss key, that's what was here. Let's buy that. But yeah, Zelda's up there for me. Persona games are up there. What else? There's just too many games. But this one, Zelda's probably in my top 5. For Sonic, second Pokemon, third or fourth Zelda or Fallout. It's pretty fair. Pokemon fell for me. I still enjoy Pokemon, but games are just kind of plateaued. There was one I found, it was a fan game where it combined like the first 4 gens, but it was an online multiplayer, like MMO type Pokemon game. I think it was just called Poke MMO. In the Sonic Shop, the songs pop up in the bottom corner right here. It'll actually say what the title is and what the game's from, but half the time I don't look at it. Yeah, Poke MMO. I don't know if it's still around or not, but I enjoyed it while I was playing it. It was nice because I could play it on my phone, so I could literally play it anywhere. Or someone could. Solid. Deku Scrub had that. See if I can get through here without dying. Run might be ending soon. It's still up. Ooh, I might need to hop back on. I got into the trading card app game for a while, but I fell behind on like collecting. Not the actual like card game, but the popular one that's out right now. I was doing good, and then I stopped opening packs for a while, and then I fell behind. Pocket egg. And then they just started coming out with new expansions, and so I was just like, I can't keep up. So I stopped. Oh, found Soul for Goma inside the Deku Tree. Convenient. That back on. I have to be careful. One little step at a time. Yeah, I still have it installed too, but I haven't opened it. There's so many expansions now. I was like engrossed with it. Just constantly like, when can I open the next pack? When can I open the next pack? I had to stop when I started wasting money on it. I'm like, I can't keep wasting money. Like, they got me with the microtransactions. In here. This the stuff in the basement. Oh, come on. bombs, perfect. Please don't be an ice trap. Take any health though. Let's see. A bunny hook, so we can skip this whole section. New expansion is called Secluded Springs. The last time I opened it was 3 months ago, and 3 new expansions since then. Yeah. Check with. Should check it. Like, as I could. Yeah, they just, when it first came out, it was like, oh yeah, you know, we're still getting things going and that, and then all of a sudden it just took off. I just couldn't keep up with it. The only way I was going to be able to is to, you know, drop like $100 a month on packs. I can't do that. I either have to stop now or I'm going to be broke. More broke than I already am. Four big expansions and 6 mini. Yeah, when I stopped, it only had the 2 mini ones. Whatever the first 2 expansions that came out after the main first one. I stopped after that. It's been a while. T3, it's number 1. Oh, Goma Soul was an ice trap though. No. Mythical Island was the first. Yeah, I think the whatever one came out after that one. Remember there being 2 minis. I think, I don't even remember, but I remember the Mythical Island one. That was really where I stopped because I couldn't keep up. Like I was using a whole online like tracker too and keeping track of like what the percentages were pulling in certain cards and all that. Some sticks, alright. Fairly quickly. Without much damage. Missed. phase cycle. Expects you to have slingshot, but all you gotta do is just kill those guys and then she drops. No. Down to 1 heart. It's not good. Got saw. Alright, well I think I might actually stop here. It's 3:30 in the morning for me. I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open. But Gunter, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. Fred the Bear, if you're still here, thank you. Or Fred the Beard, sorry. And then who else was a chatter? Not Trixie. Gunter, thank you for the follow. It looks like my alert sound not going off, so that's an issue. That. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm gonna try to hopefully be once or twice a week play in this kind of time slot. But yeah, most of the time I play between like noon and 12 p.m. Pacific time. But I'm just trying to do it as stream test, but glad I stayed on. Some nice people, some great conversations. So thank you. Have a good day, and hopefully I will catch you later. Let me save before I forget.